Today we're going to talk about a simple behavior called touch, nose target, or sometimes hand target. Let's talk about the criteria. When you present the palm of your hand to your dog, she should touch her nose to the palm of your hand. Notice that this does not include licking your hand or pawing your hand. You may be asking yourself, why do you want to train this? Let me give you 3 simple reasons. First, it gives you a behavior to get your dog's focus. Let's say you're at an agility trial and there's lots of noise around. You can use a nose touch just to get your dog's focus. Because this is a simple behavior, you can also use this to get your dog excited. Lastly, you can use a nose touch to position or move your dog in a specific direction. In a later video, I'll show you how to use a nose touch to get a really spectacular stand and down. If your dog is accustomed to getting food from your hand, you can usually just present your palm at the dog's nose height to get this behavior. When your dog touches your hand, mark the behavior and give a treat.
Right.
Rather than using a clicker, I personally mark the behavior with a yes. As you're using both hands to do this behavior, the clicker mechanics can be more difficult. If you want to use a clicker, both the clicker and the treat should be in the hand opposite to the hand target. When the dog touches your palm, click and deliver the reward.
Steady.
In some rare cases, dogs are not accustomed to getting a treat from your hand. In these rare cases, place the food under your thumb in the palm of your hand. Present your hand, and when the dog touches your hand, lift the thumb to give the reward.
Yes. Boy.
When you start out, make sure to keep your hand at the height of the dog's nose and position close to the dog. This will make it easier. If your dog pauses or seems to get stuck, take your hand away and represent it. Usually that motion will cause the dog to try again. Yes. One very important thing to note is that you should not move your hand toward the dog's nose. You need to allow the dog to make the choice to touch your hand. What I often do is close my eyes for this exercise. That way, I will only treat the dog when I feel the dog's nose touch my hand. It keeps me from cheating. Another pointer when you're getting started is to always treat the dog inside the hand that is the hand target. Over time, this becomes less important and you can reward the dog from either hand. Again, the simple steps for this behavior are: present your palm. The dog touches their nose to your palm. You mark the behavior with a yes or a click, give a reward, and remove your hands. Once you have the dog offering this behavior, you can start to name it with a touch or target. However, I tend not to name this behavior. If I extend the palm of my hand, I expect the default behavior to be a nose touch. I recommend you do this with different hand positions. Here you see me asking for one higher, lower, and farther away.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
You can also increase the difficulty by asking for multiple nose touches. Some dogs will even get more intense as they are asked for multiple touches in anticipation of the reward. However, do not ask for so many nose touches that the dog becomes frustrated and the behavior becomes diminished.
Ready, go.
Keep this fun and interesting. Remember, it's supposed to be a game. As with all the behaviors we're teaching, make sure you do this in different environments and with different distractions. That's it for nose touch. Enjoy your training.